Welcome to Duke United show, and we are back, and it's the preview to the Man United versus Barcelona second leg at Old Trafford. How's it going, Garf? Been a little while.
Yeah, good, mate. Yeah. You know, how you feeling? You getting better on the mend?
Yeah, I feel like I'm like 90% there now. I'm 90%. It's been a long time since Friday had COVID, and I'm not feeling great. Been sleeping it off and just feeling proper tired, body aches, everything, sweats and waking up, changing t-shirt every day. It's been it's not been nice at all. But you know what's kept me through? The Man United game on the weekend, on Sunday, which I had to stay awake for that. And then this game, like this is the game. This is the big game that I cannot wait for. It's a big one, man. It is the biggest game of the season so far to date, and the next biggest is on Sunday as well, Garth. Yeah, what a week for us. What a week.
Big games. Yeah, no, I'm excited, man. I think we win this game. And I feel like, as I said, if we play, I personally didn't get to see the Leicester game. So, yeah, I can't talk about it. I hope we were good. But I've seen highlights, but I've not seen the full 90. Yeah, I've not seen the full 90. I heard we were decent. Yeah, I heard they had us a little bit. But if we play like we played against Barcelona, against Newcastle, we're winning the League Cup. There's no choice about it. I think Barcelona. Yeah. I was going back over that game in my head. You think Barcelona were very lucky twice. Both Rashford and Garnacho got the ball caught under their feet when they were clean through, if you remember that. We could have easily won that game 4-5-2. So, excited for tonight, mate. Ecstatic and you're excited for Sunday. So, can't wait. Yeah. Looking forward to it immensely.
Well, the team news is out in just under 14 minutes. So let's take a quick look at Barcelona's last game that they just played, because they played in the league, of course, after they played us. We played in the league and we're back to today. So let's take a quick look at what they've been playing at. As you can see, Barca won 2-0 against Cadiz. It looks like a quick and easy win, doesn't it? But you know, one thing is Cadiz are third from bottom. That's number one. Number two is they hit the post twice, and they had 2 goals disallowed at the Nou Camp. So it's not as it looks. But if you take a look at the stats, you can see that both teams had quite a lot of shots again. It's end-to-end stuff with Barcelona, and that's how we won it this game. And we don't want to be end-to-end, of course. But you know what I mean? If they leave it open, the back door, we're going to smash it open today. And look at their team. They're without Gavi, by the way, who can't play, and they're also without Rafinha, if I remember rightly. He can't play. And Pedri is not playing. But as you can see here, this is the side that played on Saturday, and it looks like I have a feeling if you look on the bench, you can see Sergio Busquets was on the bench. Maybe he will be in. You see Jordi Alba will be in. Yeah, Jordi Alba will probably be in. Frank Kessie will be back in. And Alonso will probably be at centre-back. I do not mind that at all. The man to look out for, though, is Lewandowski. And just remember how good Fati is. And Torres, he was dancing in and out of people, by the way, in this game against Cadiz. So it is something to look at to make sure that we do have the right players playing. I'm sure Erik ten Hag realises that. Let's take a quick look at United. We played against Leicester. First half, we were absolutely struggling, second to everything. Leicester looked like they were going to batter us. Like, we could have been 3-0 down in the first half. But I always knew that if we can get a goal, the floodgates would open. And that's what really happened. Rashford scored on the break from a stupid mistake from them. The defender goes walkies, and Rashford gets put in. Bang, goal. Second half, we totally dismantled them. Total control, 100% control, Garth. It was ridiculous. We totally took care of them. Every second ball won, every pass on point, every chance, like we're just scoring. It was unbelievable. That's all I can say. Second half was a joy to watch, and it was lovely. But as you can see, I wonder, with Anthony coming back, will Weghorst make way, and will Rashford go up top and Anthony go back out wide? I'm not
Anthony
sure.
Won't start. Anthony can't start, man. I wouldn't have thought. We're not coming back. Just not for this game. You know, you can't throw him straight in.
It's a tough one, isn't it?
It's a tough one. I know. Yeah. Obviously, we'll get into our predicted lineups, but I think he'll go exactly the same as he did against Barcelona, apart from Martinez and Shaw.
Yeah.
We'll get into it, obviously, but it's not what I want to see, Nathan. It's not what I want to see. I think we've got them. I think if we attack them, if we go at them, then they'll crumble. I really do. That back
Yeah, I was
line
going to ask
looked up
that, to be fair.
that back line looked up for the taking with pace. It really did. So
yeah, well, you got Curlers 87 saying we have to fancy us tonight on form and at OT we cannot stop scoring.
exactly
You know
right.
what? This is it, though, isn't it, Garth? Rashford, he's scoring at a mad pace, but not only that, his finishing is like ridiculous. Like at the moment, when he's on form like this, anything he touches seems to be going in. Anything. He's getting through, he's doing everything on point. And that's what I love about this guy now. Headers, left foot, right foot, coming in from the right, coming in from the left, hanging off the last man, late link up play. Everything is looking top notch right now. And I'm really loving Rashi. He's on point, man. He's on point. He is the most informed player in Europe today. Yeah, may it continue. May it continue.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
I had that with someone. I'm not saying that he's world class at the moment, but he's in world class form. There's no two questions
100%.
about it. Like you can't say he isn't. We can argue to the cows come about whether he's got world class ability or not. That's up to yourselves. Like I'm even nearly on there, but you cannot say he isn't in world class form. He's scoring, what is it, 13 goals since the World Cup. You know what I mean? 24 already this season. I think it is now.
But look, Garth, here's the thing, yeah. If someone's now finishing the way he's finishing, taking the ball past players the way he's taking ball past players, scoring goals from nothing, scoring bullet headers, scoring left foot, scoring right foot, dropping the shoulder on people from everywhere. I'm looking at that and I'm saying that is world-class abilities now. Like he is producing world-class stuff. What does that mean to me? When I say that stuff, I'm saying like you can do that against anyone, and he can. And he would pretty much get in anybody's side right now. So if that's not world-class form, what is? Because remember when Hazard was doing that for Chelsea for 1 year or 2 years, we was all like, unbelievable, he's world-class, he's world-class. And then he just fell off a cliff. And then he just no longer produced world-class anything. Rashford has reached those world-class levels of producing for this period of time. Obviously, it needs to happen for much longer and become a permanent fixture for him to be called a world-class player. But he's actually playing at world-class levels.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, there's no two questions about it. And he's like you say, any team in the world would love to take him right now. Yeah, exactly right. Curlers again.
Yeah. At the moment, he's world class. Who is better in any league? No one's been better. No one scored more. No one's been better. That's for sure. But obviously, there's players who are better, but they're not producing better at the moment. So yeah, Rashford, long may that continue, and let's hope that becomes a permanent thing for the whole of his career from now on. And if he's in the right environment, I back him to be able to do it. In this environment, under Ten Hag, with these players around him, I back him to be able to do it, Garth. He will be able to do it. But look, talk me through. We'll talk about how we see the game going when we get the lineup, because we can't see the game until we see the lineup. But obviously, I've asked you what you think the team is going to be picked by Erik Ten Hag. I think you went with a little bit of what you'd like to see as well.
Yeah,
Am I right? Is that right?
I went the wrong way round. Yeah, I went with what I thought. Usually I go with what I think he's going to pick, but for once, I've gone with what I decided I think would be the team that I would pick for this game. So,
right. So talk us through it then. Talk us through it.
Well, like I said, I just think we've got to attack them. I really do. I think Casemiro in the DM holding role frees everyone else up to do their job. You put Sancho on the right, Garnacho on the left, Rashford through the middle. I know Weghorst has been better in the recent games, but I still don't like him on the pitch. I still think he slows it down too much for us. I'm not being harsh. It is fair. So, yeah, I mean, the only difference in this team to the team that will be picked is Sancho, Rashford, Garnacho. I don't see Anthony starting. I really don't. So I think Sancho does start. So I wonder if you see again Weghorst in the AM centre role, Fernandes on the right, Sancho on the left, Rashford through the middle with Garnacho on the bench. But I prefer to see this, man. I really would. I think if we can put two past them early, the game's done. Like they ain't coming back like we come back from 2-0 against Leeds. It's done. So yeah, first 15 minutes. We can't have a slow start like Leicester. From what I heard about the Leicester game.
100% we can't. But let's not let's save our predictions till we see the starting lineups. I think it makes sense to because I'm going to change. If I see a starting lineup different to my team, I'm going to change it. So I might as well, So I'm just going to go with what I'll show you what I've gone with. I've gone with I think Erik ten Hag is going to pick this team, but I would like to see pretty much more your team. So I would rather see Aaron Wan-Bissaka in there because I think we're still going to need someone that can stop their wingers.
Yeah.
So they got Fati. He's a dangerous opponent. They've got Ferran Torres, who's dangerous, who Shaw's going to have to be at his best on his best game to be able to keep him quiet as well. He's not crap. I do think he's going to go with Dalot. And I was thinking that also because I thought maybe Anthony would play. And then I thought, you're right, maybe he is too early. But I've realized that Erik ten Hag, if he puts someone in the training squad, they're available to start. And they start. It happens. I've seen him do it. So I wouldn't be surprised if Anthony starts. But I would have thought the way United have been playing, he could stick with a team that's on fire. And Bruno moved out to the right. Sancho moving into that middle. Weghorst, the only way you can really get this whole team playing with Weghorst still playing is really give Weghorst there up front or maybe put Weghorst in the hole and Rashford up front and Sancho back on the left. I don't know, but I like what I saw from Sancho going through the middle against Leicester. It was ridiculous. His goal came through the middle. His assist came. It was so nice from Sancho to be playing in there and dribbling through at good pace. I want to see that again.
We haven't spoken about that, have we, Nath? You've been saying that for a while, mate. Obviously, he played that against Leicester, didn't he? He played through the centre, so
he was tremendous, man. That goal, 1-2, bang! But Sabitzer, I'm thinking, is he going to go with the strongest side now at Old Trafford because of the way the teams are set up now? Does he think, let's go with Sabitzer and Casemiro and try and control this game fully, or do we continue with Fred, who's going to rat around and win the ball? And that's where Dalot as well comes in, where I'm thinking the same thing. Is he thinking more attacking and less on the defensive side by putting Dalot in over Wan-Bissaka? I think it might be a mistake because I want to see Wan-Bissaka in there. But quickly on these...
game.
Yeah, so just a quick one. Curtis says, he says, we might have Shaw at centre-back to combat the threat from Lewandowski. Do you think that means that Martinez won't play? Erik ten Hag might have Sancho and Anthony from the bench and stick with Wout playing in the hole. He might be slow, but he does drag 2 or 3 players towards him, and that leaves spaces for others to run into. That's another shout. And can't wait for Man United to win this game. Facebook user, tell us your name. If you change the settings as well and allow StreamYard to be able to, I can't remember, allow something, and then you're able to actually put your name in. I'd like to know who you are. I hate seeing Facebook user. Yeah, but yeah, man. 2 minutes to go, and the starting lineups are out. So let's see who gets it right. Well, we've never got it right, so I'm not expecting to get it right.
The lineups out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What have we got?
De Gea in goal, Wan-Bissaka right back, Varane, Martinez,
yes!
and Shaw. Casemiro and Fred. Bruno on the right, Weghorst in the hole, Sancho on the left, Rashford through the centre.
So wait a second. Is that pretty much similar to the side that I just put up there? Is that my team? Oh, you said Sancho on the left, right?
Sancho on the left, yeah. Sorry, mate.
Okay, my team's not right. My team's wrong, mate. What? So Weghorst starts in the hole.
Yeah, Weghorst in the hole again. So interesting. I'm not sure about it. I still don't like it, to be quite honest, but it needs must at the moment.
What do you think? I'm going to get that up.
Yeah, our team's pretty wafer thin in it, Nath. You know what I mean? So I understand why you have him there. He's done a job the last couple of games. I understand what Curtis is saying. He does drag players to him, but he don't do it enough. He doesn't do enough. Is my problem with Weghorst. He just isn't quite to the level that we should be expecting at Man United. To be quite honest with you.
I don't think he provides it. The thing is, it's weird, isn't it? Because everyone talks like he's providing a lot for us, but it's like we're just making do with what he's doing, if you get what I mean. It's not
yeah.
he's doing amazing, it's he's doing a job, and that's just working hard and linking up play with people. And I don't think that's what we want, but since we don't have much options, well, we do today, but you know, I think he deserves the centre, man. Sorry?
Yeah. We still don't through the centre, and let's just start in Sancho there. We still don't through the centre. Like we've got Rashford and him to like with Martial out. There is no one else up top that we can play, isn't there? So I suppose that's what I was saying. With
Rashford only, isn't it?
Yeah, but you don't take Rashford out. I think you keep him with this purple patch, don't you? You keep him there. So
yeah, I think you do. Yeah, it's one of them ones. So looking at that side, let's see what the guys have said on here. The Duke is almost there. I was almost there. I was almost there with the right players, not in the right positions though. But I do think he gives an option in the hole. He is physical and yes, slow, but he does draw players to him in spaces. Suit others like Rashford and Co. Yeah, you know what? His link-up play, his hold-up play, and letting people run behind him and then letting them in. I think he'll get them tired, and then we'll be able to bring on some of these other boys as well. I think that's going to be a very important thing for us to go and win that.
Garnacho off the bench, that's quite tasty. You know, you wouldn't want to see that if you're a fullback on 75 minutes, 70 minutes. Those two warming up.
So Palestri's on the bench. Yeah, did you mention the bench? You didn't mention the bench, did you?
No, do you know I didn't have the bench in front of me?
The bench.
I just had.
Let's get it. I've got it here. We've got the whole team. The bench is Sabitzer, Garnacho, Mainu, Lindelof, McTominay, Dalot, Heaton, Malacia, Elanga, Anthony Maguire, and Palestri. So no space for. Obviously, there's no Martial, is he? He's still injured, as always.
That's decent. Let's say Palestri, Garnacho, Sabitzer, McTominay, all decent options off the bench. Malacia, Anthony, if he's on the bench, it means he's fit to play. You can see him getting 20 minutes as well, which will be nice. To be fair, for once, it's still not the strongest of benches, but it's not the weakest that I've seen Man United have.
Recently it was bad, wasn't it? Sorry, it's Wilson Johnson. Okay, Manchester United really need to work as a team like never before. Curlis says Garnacho and Palestri offer late threat with those two on the wings. Yeah, I think we've got a bit about us. And actually, the squad has just come in on Duke's United show as well. So let's get that out.
Breaking news.
Just for you all to visualize it as well. That's Erin Ten Hag's confirmed starting lineup. I think we have enough. Yeah.
There's a strong
Martinez
team. I think that does it. Yeah, I think we do it with that team. Yeah. I'm not even changing my score prediction. I keep my score prediction.
Yeah.
Same as
okay.
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
So the way I see it, have you put it up there already?
Yeah. See, that's have
you put it in
now? Yeah.
Okay. So Garf, talk us through your score prediction and how the game's gonna go as well. Before you say your score prediction, talk to us about how you think the game will pan out, and then your prediction.
Pressing early from Man United, but we're going to peg them back as I see it. Sancho and Rashford working on the left, working all sorts of 1-2s, getting the angles, and with Shaw running down there as well. I can see it being very effective, actually, thinking about it. Rashford moving over from the centre with Shaw and Sancho, very effective down there. Yeah, taking back 2-0 by half time. And I really think we've got a strong team, a fluid team, that's going to be too much for them to handle like it was in Barcelona. They were very lucky to score twice there. So, yeah, I'm going with a 3-1 victory, Nath, is what I'm going with here, mate. 3-1.
Right. I've just looked at the squad, by the way, that Barcelona fielding. And they've got Koundé, Arroyo, Christiansen, and Balde. They've got Frankie de Jong, Busquets, and Kessie. Rafinha is actually playing. Lewandowski and Roberto. Good job, Rafinha. Wait a minute, he's on the right. Oh, he's got Shaw to deal with. Okay, Shaw will deal with it. This is the thing. Malacia did a great job against him in the first game. Let's see if Shaw can do the same. Sergio Roberto, he's the one who scored in the last game as well against Cadiz. So Wan-Bissaka could have a job to stop him. And Lewandowski is going to get eaten up by our boys. I'm hoping, because this guy, he needs to be kept quiet. But look, man, it looks like they're looking for a lot of control in the midfield with that. This is it's gonna be a tough game. This. Sorry,
Busquets and Kissy. That's tough. That is, you know, with De Jong behind them pulling strings.
You know what?
Pulling strings and them two just smashing it about. I still stick with my score prediction, man. 3-1 Man United. Rashford, Sancho, and Casemiro scoring.
I'm going with a 2-1. You know, I'm going with 2-1 because
Tight 2-1.
I can't see Barcelona not. I can't see Barcelona not score. I see that being another tight game. It looks like they're going to have a lot of control, but we're going to have the better attacking threat when we get on the attack. I think the only thing that makes me feel a little bit stronger is that we've got a better defense and we'll be better with Martinez, Shaw, Varane, and Wan-Bissaka. All those four, I'm very confident that they will keep the door quite shut for the most of the game. But the way that they're going to control the game a lot, it just makes me feel like it's not going to be as easy as I thought it was going to be. I thought Rafinha was also not going to play. And but I like Rafinha. Like I've said, he's always been a danger man. And I thought Malacia really dealt with him well. I know Shaw can do the same. But I feel like they've got bits about them where them dangerous balls in swingers, man, they're very difficult to stop. And I think they may get one of those kind of goals and we'll have to score 2 to win it. And I just hope we get the first because I do not want to be chasing a Barcelona side. I know we came back from 1-0 down last game, but I do not want that happening.
No, 100%. Yeah.
Exactly. Curtis says, oh yeah, sorry. Tim9199 says, hello. I think 3 to United. And Curlers87 again says, smart with Bruno on the right, offers better quality cross. 100% Curlers. Yeah, and I say we score first and then Barcelona crumble. It's 3-1 in my prediction. Also, Garf says, Bruno on the right does offer protection to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He tracks back well. He knows his stuff. He knows his stuff. He knows his stuff. It is going to be a tough one. I've gone with 2-1. I'm going with Rashford and Bruno to get the goals for us. I think Lewandowski's probably going to score the goal for them because he's too much of a danger, man. You can't stop a player like that.
No.
And Eric Ten Hag is on the telly. He's about to talk. So look, guys, we're going to love you and we're going to leave you till after game. Enjoy the game. We will. I'm sure we will. Let's hope we can batter Barcelona and take ourselves to the next game. Because this ain't even the semis. What is it?
No, where are quarters or nothing. It's a round of 16, isn't it? It's qualified for. So it's a way away still. Winning this game don't mean anything. There's still Arsenal in this cup. There's still other big clubs in here. So we just have to get through this tough team, and we'll do it. I'm quite confident of it. Garf, we'll see you. And thank you, guys, in the comments, and we will see you guys after the game. Hopefully not after extra time at midnight. But yeah, peace out, people. I'll see you soon.